Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Sakura Alien. My name is MS-Punk1, and last video we started the game and got to know our MC a bit. And also I think she's a classmate, or at least a friend from a club, a school club. And we learn that she has maybe a couple screws loose, but who doesn't? So, what will happen? Where does things go from here as we are on our way to school? Hiyori falls into step with me as we walk over to the campus. University is about half an hour away. We could take the bus or the train, but I prefer walking. I like to get a bit of exercise in every day. I don't want to become a total slob, beholden to the convenience of public transport. Hiyori says once we are exhausted the subject of natural selection. That should be fine, yeah. I offer Hiyori a small smile, touched by her thoughtfulness. That's one thing I can't fault her for. She's a considerate person. In some regards. I eat a big lunch. That should tide me over. Plus, your cooking is delicious. It's always worth waiting for. I'm not just saying that either. Yours cooking is one of the pluses of being a member of the astronomy club. Though we are the astronomy club on paper, Hiyori treats the club room more like a restaurant. Hiyori made chilled noodles in the summer. Made chilled noodles in the summer, and now it's winter. Now it's winter. She's been preparing all kinds of warm dishes. There's a brazier in the club room for grilling meat and stirring soups. And she even has a mini fridge to store ingredients. The fridge is perpetually full of veggies, plus the huge plastic cartons of barely tea. You really like so much. If you wonder why I couldn't read that really, it's because I can't really see the text completely. The down bottom left corner. If you're wondering why I sometimes maybe read things incorrectly or so. For all I grows about Hiyori. She sure knows how to make the club room cozy. Hiyori giggles, then nudges me in the side with her elbow. Yeah. It always comes back to this with Hiyori. Whenever I start thinking I might enjoy her company, she has to ruin the moment. Sometimes I wonder why Hiyori is so desperate to stand out. While it's common to want to be special, people generally shed this desire when they get older. Have you rather have we even asked for proof about her being an alien? Or do we have proof that she's just delusional? Could it be a holdover from Hiyori's childhood? Maybe her parents were neglectful. That might explain Hiyori's insatiable desire for attention. Not that I can say for certain. I don't know much about Hiyori's family. She's a chatterbox, but she hardly ever speaks about them. Not really, though I do like enoki mushrooms. That's a good point. Then they are up my options, all while running a hand through my hair. What about rice cake? I'm pretty fond of that. Anything's fine so long as it's not too spicy. No, we most certainly do not. You're so weird, Hiyori. Yeah, I know. She told me about it enough times, not that I believe her. Her family name is Akasaka, for goodness sake. That's about as basic as you can get. It's not that far removed from the Tanakas or the Sukis of the world. Then again, to her defense in that case, maybe if we go with the theory also that she actually is an alien, picking that name as a cover-up is probably expected, since you don't really wanna, I guess at least, don't really wanna think about too much about the cover name, so I just take something that's relatively usual. How many families called Akasaka dwell in space? Not many, I'd be willing to bet. If a family name was something like, I don't know, Cloudwalker, I might be more willing to take her wild claims about her alien lineage more seriously. But she's made to normal. Everything about Hiyori is normal, really, save for those delusions of hers. Sometimes I wish Hiyori wasn't such a good cook. When I might have had the good sense to quit the astronomy club months ago, when she started spurting all this crazy nonsense. I think it's too late for that now, though. I decided to stick with Hiyori, and now I'm in it for the long haul. Long haul. At least her cooking's good consolation prize. Even if her waffy about aliens unnerves me. Hiyori's footsteps come to a halt. She peers at me, linking her arm through mine once more and pouts. I don't have anything to say. Yeah, tell me you're an alien every day and got you. You tell me you're an alien every day and I got used to it. Hiyori pouts. It's lost its luster. I believe that you believe everything you're saying is true. But as for me, I clear my throat. I don't want to be mean to Hiyori, and not after she's been so kind to me, but I don't want to indulge her. You don't look anything like an alien. You seem like a regular human girl to me, in every regard. Right, a frown. Is that supposed to be a pickup line? Or rather, is that an invitation? Hiyori smiles vaguely. Hiyori peered at me. Her expression winsome. We are, sure, but it's because we are friends that there are some things we shouldn't do. Such as getting naked in front of one another. That far surpasses the boundaries of mere friendship, in my eyes at least. Now, we really got to hurry, or we'll be late for class. I'm going to run. Hiyori calls after me as I take off. The soles of my sneakers slapping against the dull grey sidewalk. Can't see Hiyori's face anymore, but I bet she's pouting. Oh well. If she really is an alien, she can always summon her spaceship or something. Not that this ever happen. Will never happen. There's no way Hiyori is an alien, and I have no interest in humoring her. It is quite frankly impossible. I eventually arrive on campus, no thanks to Hiyori, and head over to my first lecture of the day. I take a seat in the middle of the auditorium and take no notes while my professor talks. I'm pretty passionate and net about my education, even this far into my course, which is more than can be said for some of my classmates. A few of my fellow students are slumped in seats at the very back of the room, trying to catch covert 40 winks. I guess we're trying to sleep for a couple of minutes. I wonder if they stayed up late last night partying. It's not an uncommon occurrence, even during weekdays. I guess it is Friday today. My peers just couldn't wait for the weekend. I don't really go to parties myself. Unlike the others, Koichi used to invite me out when I first moved into the apartment. But Hiyori's presence put paid to that pretty sharpish. Hiyori might be one of the only friends I have, and I'm not entirely sure if she's my friend or somebody I simply endure. I definitely don't hate her, but it's complicated. A relationship isn't nearly as complicated as physics, however. I have to focus so I don't lose track of what the professor is saying. I'm kept busy in lectures and seminars for the lion's share of the day. That's a term I never heard. Fridays are practically hectic for me. Good thing where you already have 2 days free afterwards one. It's a little after 6 in the evening, and I finish with my final class. And the sky is already dark. Well, you go to school from around 8 to 6. That's a bit harsh for the school. Since it's January, the sun sets pretty early. The campus is usually pitch black at 5:30 or so. I feel tired, thanks to all the frantic note-taking and some very limbs I hurl myself off to the astronomy club room. The astronomy club room is located in an out-of-the-way spot on the campus, a bit behind the library. This is the oldest block of a university, and it's in dire need of for refreshment or something, rebuildment. The floors are wooden and they creak when stepped on, like something from a horror movie. The windows, meanwhile, are dirty from years of neglect, and all the doors creak. This building is so woefully dated. I think it really might be a relic from the Taisho era. That's pretty spooky vibe, particularly late at night. I wouldn't be surprised if it were haunted by ghosts too, by a ghost or two. Not that I believe in ghosts, of course. They're even less scientific than aliens. There is at least a possibility that aliens might exist, though none have been recorded. Sorry, Hiyori, but you don't count. There is no hard evidence, however, that suggests ghosts might be real. All fortune tellers are crooks, no matter what they say, and seers are a bunch of baloney. I know that logically, and yet creak. The floor creaks ominously beneath me, which sends a shiver down my spine. This building really does give me the creeps. It's old, only few rooms are used. The tiny clubs with hardly any members get shunted. Shunted here, like the Karuta Club, which commands the ground floor, and the Occult Club. I don't really interact with members from either club. The members of a Karuta Club will be snacking carts around dressed in traditional Japanese attire. We really go all out. And the last I The last I heard of a cult club, they busy trying to summon a demon. Maybe they will manage to summon a succubus. I don't think their attempts are going too well, but I have no words of a word so, to offer them. I have nothing to offer them. This place is eerie enough without it becoming a meet-up place for the denizens of hell. Eventually I make it to the third floor, where the astronomy club rooms located. I open the door which parts with a rattle, like a dying man's last breath, and let myself inside. Hiyori greets me, smiling cheerfully. Right now she's kneeling by the fridge, which she's stuffing with packs of meat from the couple of carrier bags at her feet. She swirls her head to look at me, though still crouched. You don't need to tell me that. I was planning on it. I closed the door behind me, then, despite my deposit my bag down on the ground. Jeez. I sink onto the well-worn couch with a sigh, not even bothering to remove my coat. That sounds too much like hard work. I'm beat. Yeah, it was pretty intense. My hands are aching from taking so many notes. I guess. I lean back on the couch and look up at the ceiling, frowning. It's rare for Hiyori to come out with anything so sensible, but even she has her moments. I prefer using a pen and paper though. It feels easier to take in information if I have to write out each character. Plus it's what I'm used to. We didn't use laptops at my school very much. It was really tiny. There were maybe 80 kids there if there. Hiyori whistles. It was, I guess. No, not that I was utterly unfamiliar with the city. I wasn't a total bumpkin. I guess old habits die hard though. I still don't feel comfy typing. which might be a problem. Come to think of it, given I want to work on satellite labs when I graduate. I laugh weekly, but in my sleepy state, my laugh soon transmutes to a yawn. When I blink, I can feel tears beading in my ears, my eyes. Where did I get ears from? Hiyori shoots the shuts the fridge and stands. She surveys me with a sweet smile, her head tilted, and says, "Is that all right? I don't want to ruin our plans for tonight." Right, that sounds good. I yawn again, but I stifle it with the palm of my right hand. There's a red welt on the inside of my index finger. I note. That must be from gripping my pencil too tight. I get calluses pretty often. Maybe I have sensitive skin. I wonder if this is a sign that I should start using my laptop during lectures. After all, it seems a waste to have one and not use it. It costs quite a lot of money, and my family isn't the wealthiest. I yawn again. The couch in the astronomy room is pretty soft, despite it being so old. Its comforting embrace is fulfilling me. Is lulling me into the world of dreams. My eyelids fall shut, and my breath soon begins to even out. I think I take you up on that nap. Wake me when you want to go when you want to go to the roof, alright? I don't want to miss out. Hiyori giggles. Thanks, that sounds pretty good. It's with this yawn, deeper than the last, that my consciousness finally begins to fade. Darkness consumes me, and my thoughts all slide into the abyss. See. Eh? I'm stirred from my torpor by a hand upon my shoulder, and gentle acceleration of air against my cheek. A shiver. Slowly I crack one eye open, then the other. Hiyori greets me with a smile. Her expression is soft and gentle, like a watercolor painting. Where I get watercolor from? She's kneeling in front of a couch, her face only inches away from mine. Her hands are resting on her knees, her head tilted to one side. We're so close our lips would brush if we were to lean in. But of course I don't do that. I don't know how precisely. I feel about I don't know how precisely I feel about Hiyori, but I don't really think I want to rush into any kind of relationship with her. That sounds like more trouble than it's worth. Still, it's not a bad way to be woken up. Being roused by my alarm clock during the cold wintry mornings is certainly less pleasant than being shaken into alertness by smiling Hiyori. Hey there yourself. I return Hiyori's greeting with one of my own, then sit up. My limbs feel a little stiff after napping for so long. I still feel a touch fatigued. I yawn, one hand pressed to my mouth. My eyes squeeze shut, tears beading on the lashes. Why have I been feeling so sleepy lately? Must be the season. Winter always tires me out. It's so chilly and it gets dark so early. Not that the latter point bothers me too much. Staring at the sun only hurts your eyes, but looking at the moon can be a soothing therapeutic experience. I always liked staring at the stars. Speaking of which, are you ready to head up to the roof? Hiyori retrieves her own foldable telescope, which is a more powerful and more expensive model than mine, and tucks it under her arm. When she rises to her feet. Great, I'm glad to hear that. I yawn again, then get to my own feet. Let's go and take a look. Now, why are you calling me sir? You're the club leader, not me. And you're a year older than I am. If anything, I should be the one bowing and scraping to you. That sounds kinda needy, Hiyori. Well, gee. I glance away, my face turning red. I'm well aware that I'm indispensable to Hiyori, given my status as her sole fellow club member. But hearing it spelled out loud like that is kinda embarrassing. Hiyori sounds so grateful. I wouldn't be so surprised if she's started growling at my feet. Not that she could right now, given the telescope wedged between her arm. Or beneath her arm. I doubt she want to drop it. It's a very delicate piece of machinery. I should change the subject for both our sakes, and for both the sake of my stammering her heart and Hiyori's telescope, which is just as indispensable to the astronomy club as I am. Its destruction would put a bit of a damper on the night. I'm happy to hear that, I guess. Right now, however, we should be worrying about who owes who what. Let's just look at the stars. Hiyori giggles. I think that is a good place to end this video at. So, hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!